Good afternoon everyone, it's Saturday afternoon. I'm going out tonight, so I thought I would try and recreate a look that I did yesterday, purely by fluke. I thought it looked really good and my face looked really glowing and I was really pleased with it, and I'm going to see if I can try and recreate that for you today. I did just try filming, but then my phone ran out of storage, so I have got oh my gosh, Holly, what are you doing? Sorry, my cat's causing chaos again. She likes to get in these videos. So I did just pop on half of my face Laura Mercier's Radiant Foundation Primer. So I'm going to pop that on the other side of my face now and hope to God that the video carries on. So this is a really, really lovely primer and it is quite pricey, hence why I've got this in a tester. I got it as a free thing when I bought some other things. But you know, if you're willing to look at, you know, invest in a nice primer, then I would recommend this. All I can say is that it really lifts your complexion. It's not kind of glittery or anything like that. It just really enhances your skin. So I would really be happy to go to work or, you know, have like a makeup free day and just pop some of this on to really kind of lift any dull areas that you think that you have. And it just looks really, really nice under foundation as well. So I'm just going to pop that on. I'm going to come up to the camera to try and show you. If you can just see, there's a nice bit of a glow. I mean, my skin's a bit rubbish today. I had quite a lot of glasses of wine last night. So my skin's not thanking me this morning. So I'm going to put that on, and I'm now going to put on also a Laura Mercier. You've seen me use this before. Tinted moisturizer, oil free, and this is in the shade Porcelain. I'm started using my hands and my fingers more with my makeup. Recently, it's partly because I've been following somebody on YouTube who does that a lot, and she's right when it says your makeup just sinks into your skin a lot better. It's the warmth of your fingertips that really help sink into the skin, and then you can press it in. And I like the fact that you know that all your product is being used, really. With the sponge, sometimes I feel the sponge absorbs the product, and brushes just never really work for me. Foundation wise, I find it really streaky. Sometimes if my skin's really dehydrated, it goes really flaky. So I'm going to pop this on my fingers, and I really like, and this is what I did yesterday, and I liked the results. So you don't have to use much of this. But as I said, I think this is really light. So if I did go and get a bit of a tan, not like I think our summer is going to carry on, then I'd probably go and invest in another one of these in a slightly darker shade and potentially mix the two if I needed to. I'm going to pop this on, and this goes on in a really nice way as well. It's not streaky, it's not cakey at all. Obviously it's a tinted moisturiser as opposed to a foundation, but out of all the tinted moisturisers that I've tried, I think this has the best coverage, and you can build it as well if you did want a bit more. Now, although I say it's got good coverage, it does. It kind of gets rid of my redness, but it also, you can see my freckles underneath, which is lovely. Pop a bit more on. Oh yeah, I can definitely tell that I've got hungover skin today. Sorry, skin. I also fell asleep with my makeup on last night, which is never good. Given I just did a preachy video a week ago about the necessities of cleansing. No, actually, I don't know if you can see this. I'm going to be honest. I have got a bit of peelage going on here. I think that might be because of the SPF I put on underneath, but I didn't get this yesterday. But we'll just like tap that in as much as we can. Dear, it's gone a bit patchy. That's fine. Anyway, you get the general idea. Okay, and then I invested in some cloud paints by Glossier. They're really cute. They come in really nice packaging. I know, I probably should have asked for no packaging, but I was a bit intrigued. So I've got the colours Dusk, which is more of kind of a neutral peachy kind of blush, and then the Dusk Storm, which is kind of a berry colour. Now, I love these already. they're really, really, really pigmented, so you don't need a lot at all. But when I put this on yesterday, I tried this one, the dusk colour on my cheeks, and then I actually popped a little bit of Storm on my lips and on my eyes as well. I really liked it, so I hope it's going to have the same effect today. So you can see it comes out. There's loads of this stuff will last forever, I'm sure. I'm going to pop a tiny, tiny bit on my finger here, and then just pat it. You can see how pigmented it is. This could almost act as a bit of a bronzer if you wanted to in summer. Just pat that on. Can you see that? It doesn't seem to be showing up so well on my camera on my phone, but in the mirror. And again, this is something you can really build on, so you really don't, try and use as little as you can at first. Pop that on, and it's just lifted. Can you see the difference? It's just lifted the side of my face. I'll go in and put some on this side. Oh, I love it, I love it, I love it. So you can be as subtle or as full on as you like with this product. So I'm taking it up past my temples like a bit of a bronzer as well. And it just sinks right in. It's lovely. Really blendable, well, especially with your fingers. I'm sure it would work well with a beauty blender as well, or a makeup sponge. Stops on the top of my head. Just gives me a really nice flush of colour, and it just feels part of my face. And I've not really tried cream blushes in the past, but I think this might be the way forward for me, especially if you think you're getting that cakey effect from foundation and you don't want to build more powder, more layers over the top. You think it's going to get it worse. I think this could be for you. So the next thing I'm going to do is I am going to put a tiny bit of powder through my T-zone just to stop that shine a little bit. So I'm taking Revolution Makeup Bake and Blot in Translucent. I'm just going to take a tiny bit on this big fluffy brush. Just here, because I don't want to take away from the radiance that the primer gave me. But I do just want to make sure that... You know what, I've just realised I haven't put concealer on. I'm going to do concealer now before I put that under my eyes. You can tell I'm a bit hungover today. So this is the Nip and Fab concealer. Again, I'm not going to put much, I'm just going to do a few dots. And pat and blend that out with my fingertip. This is the other beauty of a what's it called? One of these. A liquid product as opposed to a powdered product. If you go wrong, you can actually go back in and do your concealer because you haven't put a powder product on. I think it would be quite difficult to put a cream product on top of a powder. Okay, so that's just lifted my eyes slightly. Okay, back in with the powder. Tiny bit under my eyes, just set that. This brush is too big really. But that's all I'm going to do really powder wise. Now I might put a little bit. No, I won't. Okay. Then I'm going to take a tiny bit of Storm. See, it comes out looking a bit brown actually, as opposed to pink. But if I take a little tiny bit on my fingers and put that on my eyes, can you see that? I just really, really like it. Just adds a little bit of summit to the eyelid. And the same on the other. And then any excess actually, I'm just going to tap on the apples of my cheeks. Blend that in. think I've got too much on my left eye. I'm gonna match that out. Like that. And it dries nicely. It doesn't slip and slide around your face like you might think from a cream product. It just sits and sets really nicely. Okay, then I'm going to take my eyelash curlers. I really need some new ones, so if anybody has any recommendations, please tell me, because these are just really cheap. And a little bit uncomfortable actually. Put that on. And then I'm going to take this mascara. It's Eyeko Black Magic Mascara, Drama and Curl. Now I got this, so it's quite old actually. I got this in a Marks and Spencer's Beauty Advent Calendar, and it's a really nice black, like blackest of black mascara, so I'm going to pop that on. And the wand looks like this. And just layer this up. I have to say, I don't put loads of mascara on. I find sometimes my eyelashes can get a bit, almost feel heavy with it. Like I said, I'm quite lucky. I've got quite long, thickish eyelashes anyway, so I don't feel like I need an awful lot. And I want to keep this look quite fresh as well. Okay, let's clean this up here. And then just pop some lip gloss on. I'm going to put this kind of peachy, shimmery colour on here. Dazzling lip gloss. I think I got this as a gift in a pack for Marks and Spencer's. But I'm noticing that lip gloss is, you know, coming back into fashion a lot recently. And it is really nice to be in keeping with like a fresh, glowy look. And there we have it. I'm really pleased with it. Not gonna lie, I'm not as pleased as I was yesterday. As I say, with these things, when you want to be somewhere and look really nice, it's really difficult for you to actually, well, it is for me anyway, it always seems to go wrong. But I hope that's inspired you to try some of this cloud paint, because I just think it's beautiful. And next time I'm going to try and do like a full going out look, so if you're interested then keep looking on my Instagram and I'll let you know when it's up. Thank you!